Picture this. A cold morning in the year 1321 when mist clung to castle walls and honor meant everything to those who wielded swords. This isn't just another tale of knights and battles. It's a story that changed how people thought about mercy and courage. There was a knight whose name has been lost to time, but whose actions echo through centuries. He stood in the castle courtyard, armor gleaming in the weak sunlight, facing a task that would test not his sword arm but his conscience. Before him knelt a prisoner, a man he was ordered to execute. Now in those days, refusing a direct order was unthinkable. Knights lived and died by their oaths of loyalty. But this night was different. As he looked at the condemned man, he saw not a criminal, but a fellow human being. Perhaps he saw something in the prisoner's eyes, a flicker of dignity, a spark of untold potential. And then he did something extraordinary. Instead of raising his sword to end a life, he extended it, handle first, to the prisoner. "Take it," he said, his voice carrying across the stunned silence of the courtyard. "If you must die today, die fighting for your freedom." The prisoner grasped the sword, and what followed was not an execution, but a duel that would become legend. The prisoner fought with the desperate energy of a man who had been given an unexpected chance at life. And he won. But here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. The prisoner, now free to flee, did something equally remarkable. He knelt before the knight who had shown him mercy. In that moment, he pledged his life and loyalty, not out of obligation or fear, but out of profound gratitude and respect. Together, they became an unlikely pair. The knight who chose mercy over duty, and the prisoner who chose loyalty over freedom. They rode through the countryside, their reputation growing with each passing season. Kings feared them because they showed that true power lies not in harsh authority, but in compassion. Peasants loved them because they stood for something rare in that brutal age, the courage to choose what was right over what was expected. Even now, centuries later, if you stand in the ruins where their story began, some say you can still feel the power of their oath. It whispers through the crumbling stones, reminding us that sometimes the bravest thing a warrior can do is choose not to fight, and that mercy can forge stronger bonds than fear ever could. Their legacy lives on, not in grand victories or conquered territories, but in this simple truth. Sometimes the most powerful choice we can make is to see the humanity in others, even when the world tells us not to.